Hello again, all my Kenvians, and welcome to a new episode of Discovering Steven Universe, and continuing the strange out-of-order with the episodes that we're taking, going along with the, what I assume is the official correct order listing. Today's episode I'm going to be watching is Shirt Club, and this is where it gets really confusing because according to Hulu, this episode is Season 2, Episode 3, and according to the listing here, it says that Shirt Club is Season 1, Episode 52. So I don't know, but let's get right on into it and keep watching and get into Shirt Club. Because I know that I am ready for another episode of this. And curious to see what's going to happen, since... Just want to give myself enough time to sort of sync that up. But to see what's going to happen in this one, because these episodes just continue to surprise me, especially with Open Book last time. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's not angry, he's just intense. No new faxes. Oh, goodness.
What's this? You later, bye. All right, kids. I mean, peace in the Middle East, home.
Oh, my God.
Whoa! What the heck? Huh? Whoa! Weird. Some kind of extraterrestrial space dad guitar shirt?
Right. Well, actually, accurate. Oh.
So current you can't stop it. I'm a tastemaker, and I'm gonna keep making tastes.
Oh, so you're kind of a douche then.
Forever? Well, forever after.
Emergency! Get down and get rid of all the shirts and stop Buck from making more! Have the shirts come to life and possess the bodies of their wearers? Are they just people catching on fire when they put on the magic shirts? No, they're just... Are the shirts destroying the wearer's will to continue on in this mortal coil, thereby shutting down Beach City? No! They're just using my art in a way I don't agree with. Oh. What? But I'll make them understand.
Oh.
I'll make them all understand. He'll be fine.
Sure.
Is everyone here?
Seriously? Then shirts. Oh my God.
You're a cool cat, Steven Universe. Hey, Mr. U, you want to take a picture with me or some junk? No way, man. I want the lesson from Guitar Dad.
Aw. Okay. Okay, that ended better than I was thinking it might. Some people have said I need to listen all the way through. Yeah, I don't see the point in listening all the way through. I'm sorry. It's a good way of me avoiding copyright stuff. But mixed feelings on this episode. I like the resolution. I like the resolution it came to in the end. And I do like that we got a bit more information on Buck and his dad, the mayor. Which, by the way, with Buck, I feel like... did he not always wear glasses before, or has he always worn glasses and it's just been a while since I've seen the characters, so I couldn't really recall? I'm not entirely sure, but in the end, I feel like this episode... again, I like the way it ended, but overall, it just felt kind of weak. It definitely, in my opinion, felt like a filler episode. Because really not much of anything happened. Again, all that we really get is a little bit of expansion on the relationship of Buck and his dad, and then, you know, more of the adorable interaction that we always get from Steven and his dad. So, yeah, unfortunately, as much as people hate for me to say it, I feel like this episode was, overall in the end, just kind of a filler episode. It's probably the weakest one overall that I've experienced in quite a while. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad episode by any means. It's one of those that, you know, is just silly, and like all the episodes, it was over with quick, but I found myself just kind of waiting for it to be over in the end. So, yeah, I guess you could probably say that me calling it one of the weaker ones is one of my least favorite episodes, or if you wish to see it this way, probably just an episode I don't really like. It's one that I would probably just skip over upon future viewings. Just doesn't really seem all that important to the plot. I know, again, people say that there are no filler episodes, but I'm trying really hard to see any real plot relevance that this episode holds, and I don't see it. I can't feel it there. Unless it's supposed to be in reference to the crystal gems, you know, not being able to fight something abstract. It has to be something they can punch. Which, if that's the plot relevance of this episode, okay. But yeah, I mean, without getting into specific positives and negatives, I feel like the strongest part of the episode was the resolution there, the very end, but I didn't care for it overall. It just didn't feel, it wasn't an episode I enjoyed. So yeah, so there's that overall. As for tracks of the episode, I feel like the music that was playing during the end scenes there, especially, especially when Steven was on the roof with those mysterious shades and, like, shooting the shirts out of the gun. I really like that track. It just, something about it just worked perfectly. and then when the guards like jumped out of the way of the mayor when the shirts were coming in, and then the mayor says, "I've been shirt." All of that fits into my quotes of the episode. It was a perfect and hilarious scene. I absolutely loved that. But as for the episode as a whole, repeating for like the 6th time now, I'm sure, I just didn't care for it overall. But again, given the strength of the other episodes that have come before it, I'm looking forward to checking out some of those that are still to come, which I may have to wait another episode for after the next one, because according to the official list here on the wiki, the next episode is Say Uncle. And from everything I've heard, not only is this episode non-canonical, but it's the episode that people would say they hate the most of this show, because it's just sort of like this weird offshoot spin-off for Uncle something. I don't even remember the name of the cartoon, but it's supposed to be something really weird. So the next video I watch, or the next video here on Discovering Steven Universe, it's gonna be an interesting one. And then hopefully after that we'll get back into the good episodes and get more into the true plot of things. But thank you everyone for joining me for this episode of Discovering Steven Universe. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time for Say Uncle. Until then, I'm Papa Ken, and allons-y!